A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun.
These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
Please report any violation of these rules to any department, security, or arena staff member. Thank you, and enjoy the game. Fans, don't miss out on Brooklyn Nets T-shirt giveaway day. We'll have a Brooklyn Nets T-shirt for every fan in the arena, so we can all show off our swag on game day. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you there.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Young is out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center. Here's Claxton. Spins. Here's Thomas. And it's Curry with the rebound. MP, that's for two. And the rejection by Claxton.
Well, that is on the defense there. You can't be overzealous trying to stop MP.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Warriors, MP, shooting two.
And so Young nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Now, MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And he gets it to go.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Pass to Johnson. Thomas, it's a wide open look. No good from outside. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's good from long range. Young's got 9.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Inside, here's
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A nice shot by Young. He's got 11.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Shooter passes to Thomas. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Coming up on the floor for your Nets, number 28, Dorian.
Schroeder outside. Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Nice use of the pick and roll from Schroeder there. Allows him to get an easy shot.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended up with 62 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Thomas against MP. Over Young. Thomas, no luck. Warriors leading by 6. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Pocket 6 to the middle. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. 11-point game. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And here is MP. Misses from close range. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Kevon Looney. Buddy Hield is out there with Kuminga. And it's Young, and it's Podziemski in at the 2-guard spot.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And here's MP for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. MP's got 23 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Hayes showing off his athleticism.
Warriors leading by 7. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. And there's the bucket from MP.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Hayes. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And some good touch there from Hayes in the mid-range.
On its way from Young for 2. MP finishes inside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. He's with it. He has 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Clowney. And here's Hayes. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from three-point range. Hayes has got 9 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pin off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
The 3 from MP. Buries it from three-point range. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Here's Schroeder. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 9. And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player. And Brandon does a great job of that.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then for Golden State, Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for Looney. Wiggins comes in for Hield. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Podziemski. .152 left in the second quarter. Nobody near Schroeder. And again, it's the Nets missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Golden State moving the ball around. Outside, Kuminga fires for 3. Jackson-Davis tipped back in for 2. Jackson-Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Johnson outside. Wiggins with the rebound.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And here's MP for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 37.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Schroeder. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Young. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Nets trail by 14. To the inside, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Draymond Green is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga.
Number 23.
There's 38 seconds left here in the second. The 3 from MP. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 40 points.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Outside Thomas. MP against Schroeder. Shoots from 12. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson-Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
It's Thomas on the wing. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely indeed. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
As the lead.
Thanks for spending halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Hey, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Nets trail by 20. Schroeder looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The one thing about Dennis Schroeder as a point guard that you have to respect is he's fearless about attacking the rim.
That's good from Schroeder.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Schroeder hits them both. Warriors leading by 18. And here's MP for 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Schroeder dishes to Thomas. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Warriors with the rebound. Poked away. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Schroeder. 3-pointer. Wiggins with the rebound.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Yep, it counts. MP's got 45 points.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Claxton the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Different look here for the Warriors. Timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now here's Hayes. He's got 11. All alone. And he connects with the jumper. Hayes has got 13 points.
And we are in the world of Hayes. He's just getting it done right now.
MP strong inside.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Here's Hayes. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Young from the arc. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line, Killian Hayes. Stepping to the line with
That free throw good from Hayes. So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Young from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. MP out there with Moses Moody. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And Hayes has that burst. That's something you got to be aware of. That's going to help him get some shot attempts off.
Young for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Watford. The Nets working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Whitehead. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Hayes. Watford with it. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
Well, you can bet the crowd is going to be amped in that game. They've been on a roll lately, and we all know just how loud that building can be when things are going well.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas has checked in.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Thomas passes to Hayes. There's the pick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important? There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And here's MP for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And here's Young from the arc. And here's Brooklyn. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bogdanovic. That 3 off the mark. Again, what an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us.